How's everybody doing today? We're doing some streaming. Jack and Papu talk shit, play games. Already demonetized in the
Hi.
first 10 seconds. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Lolo,
hey,
can you
hey.
say something?
Huh? Can you hear? Can you hear shit?
Lolo. I can't hear Lolo.
Was?
He's not
Not saying
talking.
anything.
Soll ich etwas sagen? Ich kann mich selbst hören, aber ist nicht sehr laut.
What do you mean? You can't hear yourself?
Very low. But it's okay. Somewhat low.
Yeah,
Is
you're
that a
there. Okay.
baby crying or is that your
It's a
cat?
cat. A fucking cat.
Okay. Let me see if I
Is
can
that
hear you
Lucy?
guys on my stream. Yes, it's my cat. Let me see if I can hear you guys on my stream. Yes, it's my cat.
Yeah, I think everything
Yep.
sounds good.
I guess it's okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna strangle that
Cookie.
cat.
Los geht's. Exoslayer, hello!
Yo, primo,
Hello.
I
what's
don't
up?
want to set the world on
On
fire.
fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. Have you been playing some Fallout or something, bro? Is that why you're singing that song? Oh, man.
Playing it
Ah,
for Luna. Nice.
that's so sweet, bro. It's a great song. So, welcome everybody to the stream. Jack, Papu, Dagon Keldrum, we're here
Yo.
today to just do some casual Rocket Leaguing, talk shit, get some updates on E3, I guess. And yeah,
From our
let's.
news correspondent,
Yeah,
Lolo.
yeah, Loplo is our go-to guy.
Our E3 correspondent.
That's very sweet, but I didn't keep up that much yesterday.
Look,
I just saw a couple of trailers and that was it.
you're
Yeah,
still the one that
Ubisoft
kept up the most
tonight
between all of
at
us.
8, as
Yeah,
Exoslayer just, yeah,
All right.
pointed out.
I really liked the Gearbox
Tomorrow
one.
we
Excited about it.
have Microsoft Bethesda, and after that Square Enix.
Mm-hmm.
Monday
Mm-hmm.
is Capcom and something else, and then Tuesday Nintendo and Bandai
Nintendo.
Namco. And EA is Wednesday, if I
We're
remember.
already in game.
But who
Holy shit.
cares?
Don't be like that, bro.
Well, the only thing I'm hoping EA will show is Mass Effect 4 and maybe Dragon Age 4.
Yeah, I'm more
Um,
curious about Dragon Age for now, to be honest, than Mass Effect,
we'll have to
because we're
see.
still on the high of the rest, right, of the Legendary Edition.
Mm.
So, but if they talked about it, it would be great.
But yeah, yesterday the only thing that seemed interesting was this. I forgot the name of it already. It was like this short trailer. Uh, what was it called? It looked like an FPS game with a bit of a cyberpunk
The one you mentioned earlier,
aesthetic
I
to
don't know
it.
what it's called,
Um,
but I am very intrigued about that. I would really,
um,
if you told me the name, I would like to look it up.
Um, just one thing, Fabs. You can definitely join us. The thing is, we're talking on the Xbox app, so you would
Yeah,
have to get it on like a PC or something. Otherwise, you can't like include
right.
your audio in the broadcast. It's unfortunate, but
yeah.
It's difficult to look at the chat and play this at the same
yeah.
time.
Yeah, dude, tell me about it. I'm like, computer, screen. How did I score? I wasn't even fucking looking
No,
at the
no, you
fucking
were the
screen.
last one to
That's how good
touch
you are, man.
Bro, I'm amazing.
the
Lolo, let him
sphere,
believe.
Let me fly in the
and
belief.
it was a self-owned score. I don't know if that's the terminology
Own goal,
in
own go.
English. What was it called? I'm sorry, I'm not moving. I'm just looking
Yeah,
to see
I
if I
wasn't
can
moving either.
find the name of that thing again.
No!
Did
God
they
damn it.
score? Ah, they score. Okay. Where was it? It's called Final Form. That seemed
Oh, Final Form. Okay,
interesting
cool.
yesterday. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
and
So
it's supposed to be a fast-paced FPS with a heavy cyberpunk aesthetic to it.
okay.
That's totally up my alley.
It yeah, it looked like Doom, but
Who's
with
the developer?
it's this developer I've never heard from before again, and it's For Honor, sure, sure. There was that as well, but I didn't see. But it's another Polish studio, and there are like 30 people in the studio. So
30 people.
yeah, so let's see.
Okay. Okay. So just one thing. I have
Oh,
absolutely not kept up with E3. I haven't watched anything, so I don't know at all what the fuck's going on. So
the
I
one
want
thing
all the
I
info.
recommend watching from yesterday, actually, what was it called again? I'm terrible with names. It looked like a DreamWorks or Pixar type of movie. Like it was so beautifully animated. It's meant for PS4, PC, and PlayStation 5.
Okay.
Um, and the story is something of the like the heroine is some sort of druid or shaman, and you have to help the forest and the spirits.
Wait, are you
What
talking about? Is it the
was
one
it
from
called
Gearbox?
again? Let me see if I can find that again.
Is it the one from? Is it Wonderlands?
No,
Tina's Wonderlands? Okay.
no.
Toot 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 toot.
Okay, I cannot find. Oh, Cana Bridge of Spirits.
Okay.
Okay.
That looked very interesting to me.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to note down all these names because I'm gonna have to check this stuff out, man. Is
Yeah.
there any has any like sort of like JRPG type shit been showing up or like adventure type games like
Besides
that?
Tales of the
Metal.
New Tales,
Okay.
I was gonna say Metal Slug is getting a turn-based
Metal
tabletop.
Slug?
what? Metal Slug?
Yeah, like XCOM. Yeah, they're gonna make an XCOM.
Oh,
I mean, more like
okay.
Final Fantasy
Why?
Tactics,
Why
actually.
would they do that?
With metal. Why
A
not? It sounds
tactical
great, man. It's the
RPG.
thing. It's the
Uh,
thing. A tactical RPG with Metal Slug.
bro,
It's the
look.
thing I did. I
I
wanted.
mean, Metal Slug is great on in its own genre. I don't really feel like it needs to diverse into
Go
something
check
else.
out.
Mario Rabbids 2
No,
is
but it's
coming
like
out. Is
that.
that confirmed?
Exactly. Is that? It's like Mario Rabbids, exactly.
Is it coming
And
out?
that's something people didn't
I don't
know.
know. Exoslayer just
Really?
Oh, I love
wrote
the
on the
first
I
one,
chat.
think
bro.
you.
I have no idea if it is. Has
Oh,
it been
but that's what
confirmed?
Metal Slug's gonna be too.
Santa Monica Studios
Kind
doing
of like
anything this
that.
E3? I don't remember seeing them on the schedule. It was confirmed. Saw it on Insta. Nice.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
Cool. That was an interesting project.
What was?
The Mario Rabbids.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's a collaboration you didn't know you
It's a
wanted.
Collaboration.
great game. No,
Yeah.
you know you wanted it as
I
soon
mean,
as that shit came out. I was like,
no, when
Right.
it came
Rabbits
out, but
Mario
before that, you
tactical
didn't. It's not
game.
something you thought about it before you it
No, no,
came out.
sure, sure, sure. I mean, why would you even imagine
Grim
Um,
it?
Andy
But
on the chat as well. Hello.
yo, what's up, my
guys,
dude?
Oh
in
shit.
1 minute, can we like hold on the next game? Because I have to answer the door.
Oh,
Sure.
always doing things and getting in the way of our streams, my friend. This is not okay.
Well, if you want, you can go now. Like we only
Yeah,
have 30
absolutely.
seconds left,
We're
and
gonna
it's not
lose
much.
30
anyway, bro.
seconds
Yeah.
left.
I
Okay, let
mean,
me score.
it's not like we do this shit right
Give me a moment.
anyway,
Be
yo.
right back. Be right back, everybody.
We
Jesus
have
Christ.
30 seconds to score 4 times.
Bruh.
Let's
We can
let's
totally
go,
do
Jack.
it. We can just yeah, absolutely.
Let's go.
Let me put on my my good suit, my good style. Here we go. We
Your
can do
big boy
this.
pants. Oh,
My big boy pants. I can do it. All right, here we go. So tell me more. So what have you seen, Lawrence? What have you seen on the E3? Something that called your attention.
definitely Kana and Bridge of Spirits. That one really seemed
Mm-hmm.
interesting.
Okay. Okay. So elaborate.
Uh,
Because
it
I have no
reminds me
idea, bro.
of
So
just the aspects, the visuals of it reminds me of something that was in the beginning of the Xbox 360 or the first Xbox, I don't remember, where you had this female protagonist with a staff that had magical abilities and stuff. Um, but the graphic-wise, it looks really nice, like a DreamWorks animation film or a Pixar movie type of thing.
okay.
And it seems that it's mostly beat 'em up with some Pikmin
All
stuff
right, I got kicked
because
by for being
when
idle.
you
Back,
when
sorry.
you heal the forest and the animals and the spirits and whatever,
Mm.
you get these creatures called rust. Despite their name, they're like very cute, and you gather them and you can incorporate them in your combat abilities, but also world exploration abilities.
What
Okay.
are we talking about? Sorry.
Uh, what was the
Bridge
name?
of
Kenna
Spirits.
Bridge of Spirits. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
was
Alfonso, you're
Fred
out, right? So let's leave the
Fred
match.
Yeah.
Bryce asking if he can play as well.
Who?
Uh,
Uh,
I don't know
I
who
don't
that
know
is,
who Fred.
but
No, Fried Bryce. Sorry.
right, Bryce.
Huh?
Well,
Fried rice? I don't know.
so, I mean, bro, like right now we're just
Right now it's just
right now it's a bit
between us.
complicated because
Sorry.
a lot of things going on at the same time. My cat here won't just fucking leave me alone. But bruh, next time. Yeah, seriously, like Lucy, I love you, but come on, just don't.
And
Um.
Exoslayer is asking if you're joining tomorrow.
Oh, like I told you, bro. I wrote on the chat. Unfortunately I'm not gonna be able to, my dude. I would love to, but I think I'm gonna have to drop out completely because I'm just gonna lag behind, and that's not really fair for
Well,
you guys.
depending on your DM, are you talking about
Lucy. Yes, I'm talking
D&D
about the
or
D&D. Yeah.
uh,
Lucy. Jesus.
right.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
she really is like
She's so annoying right
very
now.
intensely.
Lawrence, we are all in the menu, by the way.
What?
We're not playing
Oh,
the
you're
game.
not in the you're not in the
No,
game
we're
anymore.
not in the game.
No, I'm not in the game.
I'm still playing like an idiot, trying to dart my
I was
eyes
like,
between
Loplo
my
is in an
screen and the
online
chat
game.
screen.
I'm like, what are you doing in an online game, bro?
Sorry.
It's
I'm
all
back.
good.
I'm back.
It's all good. Oh, man. But yeah. So Bridge of Spirits, right? And what was the other one?
So, Kana, Bridge of Spirits, and the other one I already forgot. Like, my short-term memory is so bad.
Was it Kano? Kana?
Can't
Something
compete with
like
me,
that? Is that
bro.
what you were saying?
Uh, fuck my...
I have one that's gonna be a surprise to both of you. Maybe Lolo knows about it, but I'm gonna keep it for later.
Okay. So the other one was Final Form,
Right,
the FPS one.
That's the FPS,
Uh,
yeah.
Let me move around a little bit so I don't get booted out of the game. Okay, that's good.
Yay!
And the other
I'm
one
back,
was
baby.
Kina,
Keanu.
Kona.
Kato.
Kato.
There's already a Kona game, actually.
Lucy,
There is.
I
With a
swear
K.
to God, stop
Yeah,
throwing
there's a
shit
With a
out.
K.
game called
Okay.
Kona.
Mm,
By the way, for those who don't know, that means
Kena.
cunt in Portuguese. And by cunt, I mean like proper.
Kena,
Yeah.
and then Bridge of
Kana?
Spirits. Mm-hmm.
Kana Bridge of Spirits. That's the name of the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Andy asking if you're back home again.
Yeah, Andy, for a couple of days because of some health
He's having
issues.
trouble.
Yes, I'm having trouble sitting down right now. I'm sitting on a
I was gonna
donut-shaped
say that,
pillow.
but I didn't want to be obvious.
Unfortunately, bruh, as you
You're
get
having trouble
old,
standing
man.
up too, actually.
When you get old, this is what happens. I am,
With
bro.
motion
Getting
standing
up, getting up is the most frustrating shit right now. It's like I have to like find the best fucking fitting position, be like with my hands like, push with my hands, not with my legs. It's terrible. But yeah, that's why I'm
Oh,
back home.
I missed it.
Ah, shit, dude. My cat is going fucking crazy right now. Like
Tell
seriously.
Lucy she could suck it.
But I mean, she's
Is
so
it
cute.
because you're focused on something else?
Yes, absolutely.
And she's like, what the fuck?
She's like rolling on the floor, showing her tits at me. I'm like, come on, don't be so cheap. Don't be like that. I taught you better.
Bring the cat to the cam, they ask. Pussy cam. What?
Bring the cat in.
Yeah, and
the
you got
cat
us
in cab.
banned. Thank you.
Ah, fuck. And we lose another score.
Oh,
Show
uh,
Lucy to the people. The people
Lucy.
want to
Now
see
that she
Lucy.
literally just left, he wrote that shit. I'm like, oh, hey, wait, here she is, here she is. Here, oh, meow, don't meow me, don't meow me.
Can you even hear?
No, she hates being picked up.
Oh.
Poor cat.
Well, good.
She is a cutie.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh,
I love cats.
Oh
But
shit.
and
yeah, and thanks to you,
bro,
Mr.
I'm
Reinhardt.
just giving the public what they
You
want.
do everything at the
Showing my
same time.
mascot. Did our yeah,
She's
okay.
very cute. She can be a bit of a cunt. I mean, like most cats, though. So,
That's cats for you, bro.
Sure.
yeah.
Cat over ball.
We're ball every time. Are the other team members like the other team? They're quitting, aren't they? For whatever reason.
Yeah, a couple of them were
Yeah?
idle, yeah.
No?
hmm
Okay, here we go.
Even though they're winning.
I mean, I
Oh.
wouldn't go that far, Fabs, but sure,
What
sure.
did Fabio say?
Pussy
Nasty
over balls.
motherfucker. Of course he did.
Bro. Bruh. So, what's upcoming today? So there's Ubisoft Forward,
Ubisoft.
Yeah.
And there's something else, but I don't remember what it was.
which I have. Ubisoft, I really have no interest in. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but
That's true. I'm not really. Unless the rumored Star Wars game they've been teasing a couple of months ago will make an appearance. That I would
Which
be
which
interested.
game?
wait, Ubisoft is developing a Star Wars game?
Yes, apparently.
Yeah, they are like an open world.
Is it like
Star
Assassin's
Wars
Creed
game.
in space?
I hope not.
Probably.
I hope not.
That's probably what's gonna happen, bro.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what happens, and then they make it
Yeah.
free to play or some shit like that,
Sure.
you know.
Hmm.
And then make
Free
it like
to
a
play with Star
grind
Wars?
fest. Yeah, make it a grind fest, you know, or microtransactions.
That's
But
never
make you
gonna
pay
happen.
full, or they're gonna do Assassin's Creed and Shadow of Mordor shit, which is make you pay
But
full
it's
price,
actually
and then you
rumors from
still have to
EA.
grind and buy shit.
Exactly.
Disgusting.
Okay.
Disgusting.
I want to talk about a game announcement that, unfortunately, the people who were talking about it in the thing that I saw today, heard actually, had no idea what it was, but I know you guys do.
Okay.
And the same guys who developed Journey just announced that they are
That
making
game
Le
company?
Petit
Yeah, that game
Prince.
company.
They're making Le Petit Prince.
Are you serious?
Interesting.
Yes, shut the fuck up. They're making Le Petit Prince. The people from Journey. How cool
Huh.
is that?
That is pretty fucking
They
awesome.
are the perfect studio to make a game of. The
Ah,
Little
come
Prince.
on!
Point and click, Le Petit Prince. But when you were kids.
Maybe Xbox will buy Ubi
yeah.
and make them not shite.
No, please don't. No, don't buy that. That's like, no.
Uh.
Don't buy Ubisoft, please. Leave them alone. Let them go bankrupt at some point. No, and have those talented people who work
Bro,
there go do passion projects.
Are you like me that just lost, its interest in Ubi because of Assassin's Creed?
Yeah. No, because of the practices in several games. I mean, the Far Cry shit is still fine for me. It's just they don't change their formula for games. It's starting to get annoying now. When
Apparently,
I want something,
according
sure.
to Exoslayer, the part of Ubisoft Studio that is developing Star Wars is the same one that did the Division game.
Okay.
Yeah, look how great that was. When it was announced, I was really hyped up for the Division. actually, when it was announced. And then when the game came out, I was like,
Sure.
ugh, no, I don't. And then Division 2, sorry guys, we fixed it. It's more fun now. I said, no, it's not. Same thing. But there's a 2 next to it. It's like Watch Dogs, you know? Oh, surprise, surprise. Isn't it the same people? Yeah. And Assassin's Creed, I just like to travel to that world specifically. If it was anybody else who had developed that game, I'd still go and play it. You know, I want to go to the holiday game. You know what I mean? But a game to take and play seriously, it's been a while since I've played a good Ubisoft game. Yeah, unfortunately. Because I mean, Pedro took
haven't
care of it for
played
me.
Origins
So.
and what's the other one? Odyssey
Odyssey.
and Ragnarok.
It's too
It's true that
Ragnarok.
not Ragnarok,
Valhalla.
Valhalla, sure.
Whatever. You're right.
Sure,
They always
potato,
use Valhalla or
potato.
Ragnarok for those types of games.
It's
You
true
know, if
that
it's Viking
they
shit, it's
did
either Valhalla or
change
Ragnarok.
since Syndicate. I'm just replying here to Exoslayer,
Okay.
but I think that is also part of the problem, because now it doesn't need to be an Assassin's Creed franchise anymore. You can just do something else, because now to assassinate people, apparently I haven't played them, but from what I've heard, like, you can't one-shot kill anymore unless you have the right perks.
You
for
can.
it
It's
or
not that
something.
obvious anymore.
It's
You
not
have to
that
be way
obvious.
over their level to be able to
It's
do
more
it.
of an RPG
Or have certain
adventure
skills.
than
Yeah.
or an open world action adventure with RPG elements borrowed from other successful games. Um, but yes, I'm sure it's still enjoyable. But for me, Black Flag was the last one I enjoyed
Yeah,
for what it was.
I agree.
Odyssey is enjoyable, just not if you take it seriously.
Odyssey is pretty. I'll give you that. That's pretty much
Sure,
where it ends for
and
me.
I think it always will be, like, technically speaking, impressive
Even the
games.
historical shit is pretty good.
Yeah.
In Odyssey, I really appreciate the effort. It's just the way
Sure, yeah.
the game loop is
Yeah.
not.
It's a good
The game loop's
concept.
terrible. That's why they go there sometimes.
Oh, I can't believe.
But I'm really glad it exists in case you want to go to that setting, you know,
Sure.
and play something in that setting. It's pretty cool.
Mhm.
But it's so insanely slow. That's part of the problem as well. And repetitive. Like for something, for a world so huge, it's crazy how repetitive the bandit camps are and the battles and all those things are.
Yeah. No, that's the thing, Fabs. It's not about Assassin's Creed anymore.
Exactly. They change the history setting. They keep the history setting and just take away the whole Assassin's Creed gimmick. I completely
Yeah.
agree. Like, if they would just do that, I think it would be to the benefit of those games.
Stop calling it Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
But then again, if we already agree that it's not Assassin's Creed anymore, well then might as well keep the fucking name. Who cares?
Because then you
Right.
have games like Ghost of Tsushima that are, in my eyes, I can't wait to play that game. I still haven't played it.
Excuse me.
But it's exactly what I've ever wanted from an Assassin's Creed game.
That's what everybody
And
did.
they
Nice
missed the
thief,
opportunity.
man. They missed that window by 10 years. Jesus Christ. When Assassin's Creed 2 was around, people were talking about
People
it.
were talking about
You know,
Assassin's Creed
so
Pseudo Japan, yeah.
since Assassin's Creed 2, like, is that going to be the next one?
Yeah.
Then we have like 2 more Ezio games, which I don't mind. I mean, the Revelations one, the story sucked,
Yeah.
but the setting's amazing. Like, if you go there from Constantinople, it's really cool.
Sure.
For that alone, it's the only thing that saves the game, in my opinion.
I think Revelations was the reason I stopped
Oh,
playing
Ghost of
Assassin's Creed
Tsushima was
altogether.
that bad?
Me too.
Interesting.
That was the last one I stopped playing. I think it's
I
only
was not
worth it
aware
if
of
you want
that.
to
But
visit
okay.
Constantinople. Well, you're not aware of what?
Apparently, according to Exoslayer, Ghost of Tsushima was terrible at launch, but it
Yeah.
made vast improvements.
I remember he was streaming it when it came out. Like, I remember watching it, and I do remember him saying a lot, like complaining a lot about different things, technical aspects and shit. Yeah, I saw Fabs. I remember it. I do. And I mean, I got the game quite early on as well. Like my roommate had the PS4, and I did notice quite a few bugs. But
And Assassin's Creed never had any bugs.
well, talk about it. What was the name of that? Unity? Isn't that the one that's like buggy
That
as
was Unity.
shit?
That was the.
All of
That was
them
the.
have.
Oh, come on! How did it not go away?
I mean, I didn't
But
really
Unity
notice it much
was-
on the first one and the second.
On Odyssey, there's few bug.
Yeah, well,
Very
yeah,
few.
sure. The whole game's a bug, bro. Should erase it.
Oh.
Sorry.
You're a bug.
I love Fabs is like Unity we don't talk about. Sure, bro. Sure. It's just like Fag Club, right?
What shall
First
not
rule
be
about
named.
Unity, you don't talk about Unity. Fuck that shit. Oh my god.
Got it.
The
Beam,
only
did you
Nice,
see
well
that?
done. I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Mm,
But yeah.
Le Petit Prince is exciting. I really think it's gonna be cool.
Sorry, Fabs. I know your comment needs approving, but unfortunately, while I'm playing, I can't switch from my game screen to my computer screen to allow it.
To do what?
Oh, okay. He said the only good thing about Unity is getting to kill the French, and that shit got like auto modded on my on my.
Oh, I didn't even see.
Really?
Yeah,
the
yeah, it's
comment.
modded. It's like for reasons of race, ethnicity, or religion, will you
Oh,
allow
wow.
this
Kill the
post?
French?
Yeah,
What?
Interesting.
yeah.
That's funny.
Apparently.
I didn't know they would do that.
Those frog
But if
eaters.
he's just talking about the game, you know?
Yeah, well.
In a way.
Oh shit! I scored in the wrong goal, guys. You gotta tell me where we're scoring.
Oh, really?
Well, your car
You're not
is of the
colorblind.
color, so
Look,
that should help you.
look. You know me. You know I'm gonna shoot to the wrong place. It's always the same thing. It's always the same fucking thing. God damn it.
Shoot in the wrong place. No.
Ha 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 ha.
Depending on what you want, right?
You a funny man. Oh, funny.
Funny.
Oh,
Joke?
who pushed me? Lolo, put it in. No.
This is a disaster.
It is
Is
not
this-
very
Is it?
This is a
Formidable.
disaster.
Wait, I'm the only one who scored? No, Pedro scored too, actually.
I did? No, there's only one. Oh yeah, okay.
You did?
Sure, sure.
for the
Absolutely.
opposing team. Yes.
Yeah. That's what I do.
So we're actually tied. We're tied with the other team for goals scored, technically.
Whee! Oh, fucking.
Go! Let's go.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Well done.
Okay, we
can
still
do
got a
this,
shot.
guys.
Still got a
MVP
shot.
right here.
Oh,
Let's
that
go,
comes save
crazy
your
donkey.
ass.
Fuck me, now that I
So
picked
might
up
as well.
Lucy, I got so many fucking cat hairs all over my face. Jesus. Oh. My god. Okay, here we go. Come on. Da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
Got it!
nice.
Who's the
Well
MVP
done.
today, huh? Who's the MVP
Dude,
today?
dude.
Very
Bonzo.
impressive.
Say it.
We are not worthy. We are not worthy.
You are not worthy. Look at that. Between these three counts.
Amazing.
Puma, puma, puma.
Amazing. I'll have to
Amazing.
say.
Well done.
Keep it while it lasts.
Now another one.
Dude, if you score a fourth one now, like before the end game, I'm gonna be super impressed. Like super,
Nah, it's
super
possible. Both in the air.
Hmm.
No.
Impressed.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Time. Oof.
Come on.
Oh, is it?
Nice.
Is it?
I don't
Is
know.
it?
I don't
It's
think
not,
so,
but it was
it's
close.
not.
almost.
But again, come on, Jack.
I'ma do my best, man.
Ah.
But people in my way.
Dude, you were in my way.
But yeah.
Sorry.
Is there anything from the
Huh?
E3
Huh?
that either of you is hoping to?
Yeah, Tiny Tina's
see?
Wonderland. I'm very excited for. I'm not excited. I'm curious.
Oh, right.
from
Yeah.
Gearbox. Let's go. What 3-1 and we win? What a comeback!
The fantasy
Thank you,
Borderlands.
Jack.
That's yeah.
Yeah, the fantasy Borderlands game.
Hmm.
Meh.
Let's
And
go.
besides that,
Besides that, that's
Dude,
it. I'm
I haven't been
curious for
keeping up to
Microsoft.
date at all.
no,
Like,
no,
so,
but
Me
for
neither.
what's still
Me
upcoming,
just a
is there
bit.
anything you're hoping that it will be announced or
no. I mean, the only thing I
revealed?
really wanted to see was Elden Ring, so I'm already satisfied.
Yeah.
Like, that was really the only thing.
Hmm.
And it looks spectacular. I'm
From the
not.
little that they've shown, it does. Like,
I'm not disappointed.
I think it will be a good one. Yes.
Not disappointed at all. But
Papu?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Right.
always delaying our steez, bruv.
Oh,
Always with
I
the
saved
delaying.
us here.
Okay,
Show
I'm
some
yeah.
interested
Okay,
to
okay, okay,
see
okay,
appreciation.
okay, okay.
Microsoft and Bethesda's conference to see if it will clarify the whole exclusivity thing.
I'm sure something cool will come in. I know that what's it called again? Starfield is still in early
Starfield.
development with a beefed up creation engine, but nevertheless creation engine. And Elder Scrolls, whatever. We're gonna
Yeah.
have to wait until.
Next decade.
I
Yeah.
think the ice caps will melt before Elder Scrolls 6 get released, and that's not a bold prediction. You know,
Dude, Afonso, you on fucking
is
fire
it?
today.
Yeah.
Wait until the rest of my thing
Yeah.
is
Yeah. Yeah.
up in the air, and
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
talk
sure.
later.
Sure,
Okay,
sure,
it's
sure.
always like this. You know how it is.
I do.
As sobriety wears thin. If you know what I mean.
There is only one thin
Um,
veil of sobriety, really. Come on. Okay, there we go.
Dude, we are on fire.
There we go.
But yeah, so Elder Scrolls. Actually, I'm more curious whether they're going to do another Wolfenstein game.
Okay.
Like proper one, not that. What's the one they call again? The Young Blood? No, not
Sure.
Young Blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
not Young Blood.
Sure.
It's
Sure. Yeah.
is it Young Blood? The one with the two girls?
Yeah. 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 I think it is.
Okay, yeah, that was. I didn't even buy it. Like,
Mm.
I just when I
And
saw
you're
how it
a
looked like and how it played. Yeah, I
Wolfenstein
love
fan.
Wolfenstein. I'm a fan. Yeah. Although I still haven't played the that little prequel that's only a few hours long. I'm saving it for when I really, really want to play it. The Old
Okay.
Blood, it's called, I think, right? Something like that.
I didn't even know that was a thing, but okay. Yeah.
It is. It is. It's a prequel to
Prequel.
World Order. Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
It's only a few hours long. It's
Mhm.
like a fat DLC, you know.
So Wolfenstein is what you would like to see from Bethesda.
Yeah, I'd like to see Wolfenstein. I'm not too much in a rush for the next Doom because Doom comes out lately,
2 years?
every 4 years.
Oh.
No, every 4 years. So it came out last year. I'm not in a rush to see any footage or announcement of Doom. It doesn't need
Sure.
anything.
Um,
I'm sure they will talk about the Halo multiplayer, but otherwise,
Right.
Bethesda, I don't.
is
Yeah.
there any section of E3 that's dedicated to indie games? Is there any day? Or not really?
I don't think so. I mean, there's
Uh,
probably a bit, but you might have to go watch the streams of said. Like they're doing their own streams, you know.
Yeah.
Some of those
There were things on the schedule
developers.
that I was not entirely sure what they were. So
But there's also the
maybe
smaller studios that
Is
got
is
bought
there
out
like
by
a Team
Sony and
17
Microsoft
display,
too.
for example, or Raw
I
Fury
don't
display?
know. I don't recall.
I'm curious about Ninja Theory, for example, or is it Team Ninja? I always confuse the two.
Team
The
Ninja.
Hellblade people.
Okay.
Oh, I think it's. I think. Now you're confused. Now you're confusing me, bro. I'm not sure if it's Ninja
Yeah,
Theory or Team Ninja.
but those people, I wonder if they have something else besides Hellblade too. Um, I'm
I
sure they
love.
will announce it as an
I love it. Fabs
exclusive.
is like, normally indie games are fillers. Oh, my life.
It's
My
true.
life.
It's true.
Oh shit.
He's got a point.
So, I mean, we kind of cleared out what we know, which is like basically nothing about E3. So,
We've talked
um,
enough about the things that interest
I
us, I
I don't
think.
know if Beyond Good and Evil is still like a real thing. Like,
It's in super early development.
how
It's
is it
still not a
super
thing.
early development? It's been like
Because
in
it's been in early
development for
development for 10 years. It's
more,
in development hell.
maybe, but
They
yeah,
keep
yeah.
changing the creative team, the directors, and it's like
But
then they take part of
what a
the team to
clusterfuck.
allocate it to another piece of work.
Mm,
So uh, it's still, yeah, I don't think it's ever coming out. It might. I
mm,
mean, but it's early still. It's not a they have some. It's still at conceptual stage, I think, for the most
sure.
part. So
But
we're gonna have to wait for that one.
small parentheses on the Microsoft Bethesda thing. I think
Mm-hmm.
on the Microsoft part, because they will want to, I don't know if they're gonna announce some exclusivities, but maybe
Maybe
they'll
some Kojima
announce like
partnership.
some indies for the Xbox Live
I think they might, yeah.
Gold
Uh,
membership
they
and
have
yeah.
whatnot,
really cool studios
right?
Hmm.
working for them, and lately Microsoft hasn't been buying and scrapping studios like they used to.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're nurturing them now. I think they
Mm-hmm.
saw that that's where the money is,
Dude,
actually.
I am decimating these
Um,
people.
Yeah, man.
yeah, you are.
Although apparently, no, I'm not gonna be that guy. You okay? Whatever.
Go on.
Go on.
I was trying ever to be that obnoxious person, but I don't know if it's even true or not. But supposedly, the etymological sense of the word decimate
Mm.
is to reduce the
10%.
yeah
Okay.
is to
Okay.
reduce to
One of
10%.
10. Yeah.
Okay, Mr.
Dec
Smarty
from
Pants.
Latin.
Okay,
That's where it
Mr.
comes from.
Vernacular.
So you wipe out 90% of the
Yeah.
opposing forces, and
Uh,
you leave.
Well,
everybody, by the
all
way.
things considered,
No
probably
discrimination.
90% of them quit
Hmm.
the game, so I wasn't exactly 100%
One,
wrong.
yes, sure,
Maybe?
okay.
Mm?
If
Burdia?
percentages could be relative, which they're not, or are
Ah,
they? Or
Percentage is always
Lawrence, this is
relative.
where you are wrong. Everything in life is relative.
I am not a mathematician and can
You're like, bitch, I'm not a
a
mathematician, I'm a
mathematician.
philosopher, man.
Yeah,
But it's a relative that it can express an
I
absolute.
bullshit my way around life.
Bruh, that's what I do. I could totally dig it. Oh, man. Okay. So what is everyone playing these days? I know Afonso's playing Biomutant,
Yo,
and Lawrence, what are you playing?
I am right before the last fight of Final Fantasy IX against
Ooh.
Kuja and then Necron again,
Oh, I remember that.
for like the fourth or the fifth time. Also playing this indie game we discussed a couple of days ago, Haven.
Yes.
And after I'm
hmm
done with those, I'm thinking of going back to Witcher 3 and Fire Emblem Three Houses, just because I'm playing them on the Switch.
Mm.
I have completed Witcher 3 before on the Xbox, but I completed the main quest.
both expansions.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
completed the main quest on my Switch save a couple of months ago, and so I'm going back to it to do the expansions. And
That's
Fire
good,
Emblem
because
Three
then when I do
Houses,
it later, you'll help
I
me.
did two story arcs out of four, and so
Oh
I still
shit, I
have
missed.
two
Go
left to
Jack,
go.
go Lolo.
The
I missed
Blue
it.
Lions and the Golden Deer House.
Right, right. So you're gonna go full
Of
completionist to
course I
all the
am. I love that
campaigns.
game.
I know you do, bro. I understand.
You are the completionist type with these types of things.
Depends on the games. There are some games, like for example, last week
Some
I
games
finished
you
for the
like.
first time Hollow Knight, and when I realized how much there was still left for me to go the completionist route, because you have like three different endings. I just decided to finish the
Oh, okay.
game at 89%. I was like, maybe another time. I really want to finish this game now and play something else. Because although it was a nice experience, Hollow Knight, I found it, because it's not my gameplay language. I'm not like very fluent in side scroller
Mm.
stuff.
Metroidvania type shit.
Metroidvania, sure, but it's the side scroller that makes an issue for me.
I understand.
And I'm saying that, but one of the games I'm playing next is Bloodstained. So
You're
There's
gonna play
Bloodstain next.
Bloodstain.
let's see how that
Which one are
goes.
Oh,
you?
good
Wait,
luck.
wait, wait. Which one are you playing? Are you playing the 2D one or the 3D one?
The 3D one.
Ah, alright.
Oh,
It's
I don't know
okay.
that one.
Curse of the Moon is
It says
better.
party leader left the game.
Well, I
What?
haven't. We're still all in the game, bro.
I know, for me, and now it's loading again. Okay, we're here. Never mind. Must have been a bug.
Okay, okay.
Mm.
But but yeah, Bloodstain. I enjoyed. Like I played Bloodstain, the one you're gonna play. I played it for about 15 hours, and it was enjoyable. But
Mm-hmm.
I felt like Cursed Moon, like the more faithful to the original Castlevanias.
Yeah, I
What's
guess
the
I
one
could
you
is
never
told me to
better.
play
play,
First Moon.
Pedro?
Cursed Moon.
That's not, yeah, I didn't like that one so much. I don't know
I
why.
didn't like the original Castlevanias. I felt like the movement of the characters was so.
Is it
Yeah.
too static? It's too
Yeah,
too.
This
that's
one has
why
that problem too,
with
by the
Hollow
way.
Knight I could still get into it because it's super fluid actually.
It really is, yeah.
If you have good reflexes, but
Bloodstained,
you
not so
have to
much.
have good reflexes with some stuff.
Hmm.
And Castlevania, it doesn't matter if you have good reflexes or not. Like the character moves like shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The original one.
I mean, it's not Ghosts and
Not like
He's on
Goblins,
ice
Symphony of the
but
skates,
Night.
right?
Like Symphony of the Night, I think is for me when Castlevania became like fuck, I fucked it up. More viable for me personally.
hmm, understandable.
How I digest those type of games. Um,
Oh
that's
shit,
why I went for
missed
the
it. Sorry,
3D one
guys.
because it's more similar to
Thanks.
No, I understand, bro.
Symphony
I
of the
get that.
Night.
I think you'll enjoy it though. I mean, it is an enjoyable game.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't really grip me enough story-wise to keep going.
Sure, I don't.
Uh,
Yeah, I would not expect that the story is the
no, it's really
selling
not
point
that.
of it.
It's really not. But yeah, fair play. Okay. Okay.
Speaking of which, have you guys finished season 4 of Castlevania on Netflix?
I
I didn't
haven't.
finish it yet.
I
I'm at
haven't
halfway.
started it yet.
Okay, I will remain silent.
I've heard mixed comments though,
Okay, sure.
like from people. Like some
I like
people
it
really
more than the
like
third
it,
one
some people
so
don't
far.
really like it. I'm like, okay, well, remains to be seen.
Okay.
I didn't like. I mean, I think I liked the first and the second season the best personally, but
Second season had some amazing moments there.
Second is amazing.
The
yeah.
choreographies and the animations.
Is the
The
second
story
season
too.
the one where he gets betrayed
Well,
by the twins, or is that the third one?
that's the third one.
That's the third one.
That's like
I didn't like the third one.
the redeeming moment where everything goes to shit. I'm like, fuck off, guys,
At
come
that
on.
moment, I like that it happened in the third season because it saved that season
Yeah,
for
it
me.
does absolutely, 100%.
Because otherwise it would have been a very boring.
Got it.
Not very boring. I'm exaggerating, but compared to the second one, it was a bit of a dump.
Mm.
Dump meaning like when you get an adrenaline dump, a mood dump. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Because the second one was really cool and exciting, and the third one is okay. Where we go from here? And it felt like we talked about this before, but it felt just like a setup for the first one, like a prologue, a big prologue for season 4.
Mm.
And they could have done it in 5 episodes as opposed to 10, in my opinion. They drag a lot of stuff. But then again, that stuff is important then on season 4 as well.
Yes.
Because you're more familiar with the characters,
Yes.
so makes sense. Yeah, so I disagreed
I
with Lo
think
at one point,
story-wise,
but then
it's
now I
always
agree with you.
subjective to your preference, but I am gonna say like
Sure.
the production value and animation on season 4 I think there's some amazing good moments that
Yeah,
even top
I sent you
the
one.
ones in second season.
There's good dialogue in season 4.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
That was
much
one of the
better than
things I
3.
told you that,
Yeah,
funnily enough, the secondary characters that I was not interested
yeah.
became suddenly very interesting.
More interesting than the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
ones.
Mm-hmm.
I still have very little patience for the Council of Vampires or whatever they're called. Those villains.
Okay, so I
You
guess
know,
you
it's
haven't
like
reached the that episode yet. Ah, shit.
sure, but in general, it's still for me.
Yeah.
It's too long. Those interactions.
Hmm.
It's still good. Still interesting.
Bum, 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 bum. Ah.
But yes.
But yeah.
Uh,
Bum, bum.
oh,
Nice. It's in, it's in, it's in.
no,
Ah,
No.
too
fuck's
high.
sake. Fuck's sake. Alright, here we go.
Other stuff from E3 you guys want to talk about? Anything?
Do you guys think they're gonna do a remaster of Zelda
No.
Of which Zelda?
for the anniversary?
Well, no, they're
Like a
doing
bunch
the.
of
We already know
special
what they're doing, bro.
releases and
That's the thing
Skyward
is,
Sword. Yeah, sure, but
yeah, before
and
before the
and
release of
Breath of
Skyward
the Wild
Sword,
too.
even if they have stuff on the works, they will not announce
Yeah, they
it
never do.
because they don't want to hinder the sales of Skyward Sword because they know Skyward Sword is the most divisive one. If
Yeah,
they announce
Yeah, but
like
now it's readaptive. It's gonna be
remake, yeah, it doesn't matter. Like for
it really
example,
doesn't matter, Alfonso.
me and Pedro are already not gonna buy it, and we are big
really
Zelda fans. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely not gonna buy
okay.
it.
So
Then let
Hundred
me
if
ask you
percent.
if
this.
if they announce on the E3 Nintendo presentation that they are doing remakes for Ocarina of Time or Twilight Princess or
Hundred
Wind
percent
Yeah,
will
Waker
get
or
that.
exactly.
whatever, no one will buy Skyward Sword.
Of course not.
Yeah, I understand that.
Everyone will just wait for those
But
remakes to come out.
but listen to this. What I'm trying to ask you is that Skyward Sword will get the gameplay update. It's gonna play a little bit different
Barely, bro. It
because
really
that's the
Barely.
doesn't.
one
No,
that
no. Listen. The thing is, what they're doing is
sure,
they're
but
using the system of the sticks
The
instead of the
sticks instead of the
Wiimote.
motion,
But it's
yeah,
still the same bullshit.
control.
It's not like you can just. It's you still have to control the sword stupidly like you would with the Wiimote.
And you still have
what?
to visit the same place three
Okay, hold on.
times. Like that game is recycling the level design, the game.
Sure, but let me just ask something real quick. I thought that on this version you could play it normally with a remote control.
No, that's what I mean. When you say normally, the normally is very overrated, bro. There is no
You can play
normal.
it with the joystick, and the joystick substitutes the motion control because the
Oh, that sucks.
mechanics of the
I
game
thought they had
cannot
a.
be changed.
I thought they would have
There's
made it
lots of
normal
puzzles
again.
and mechanics in the games, like the way you fight
Yeah,
enemies,
yeah, I see
where
what you
the
mean.
sword has to hit vertical from the top or vertical from the down,
Mm.
horizontal from the right, horizontal from the left, or stab. There's specific mechanical motions that you need to do with the sword that is impossible by just pressing two buttons.
Yeah, I mean, it's like think about. I don't understand why they couldn't simplify it because, like, for example, Okami, right? Okami,
Okami, yeah.
Okami, yeah. Like it came out on the Wii as well, and on the Wii you use the Wiimote to do all the motions and shit with the
Yeah,
pen.
but before that it was a PlayStation 2
Of
game.
course,
So
absolutely.
that's why.
But
I
I'm
thought that they had modernized the controls
No.
no.
for Skyward Sword.
But that's
No.
why
Like a
Afonso,
moron.
it's
They
not
just
gonna
give you
Then I
the
sell.
get it.
option
I
to
totally
switch
agree with you.
between motion
I totally agree
controls,
with you.
and instead of
Yeah,
motion
I will
controls, you
not
can
buy
play
it.
it with one of the
No,
joysticks.
I mean,
no,
I
no.
I love Zelda, and it pained me so much to not be able to play that game. I could not play that game.
Yeah.
I
Because it
just
didn't
The
work
couldn't.
missed
properly, right?
opportunity for me, that game, the concept wise, is that it could have been Wind Waker on the sky. They
It could
should have
have
spent more
absolutely.
time with the Loftwing exploring the floating islands, and that's just like maybe 15 to 20% of the game or less. Like the best part of the game is not even half the game, which I find like so so mind-boggling. But but yes.
Yeah. So to answer your question, no Skyward Sword buying. Um,
Hmm.
Yeah, I wouldn't if I
if
was
they
in your
release a
position.
Zelda remaster of something else, like I mean, personally for me, I feel it's hard to say that they would do an Ocarina of Time or a Majora's Mask remake because I mean,
They
they
did it
have
Not
for
done it for
remake,
the
the
GameCube,
remaster.
3DS
and they made it
as
for
well.
the GameCube as well.
Hmm.
So it's like, why would they do it one more time?
They
A
did it for the
remaster, I
3DS. Like
mean.
the 3DS actually was more than a remaster. It was a slight remake. Like they actually improved the game mechanics for Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask for the 3DS version.
Hmm. Yeah, but in essence, it's the same
Okay,
game.
Sure.
I have a question for both of you then,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
because that's where I was confused before.
Go on.
Hmm.
If they had normalized, quote unquote, normalized the controls for Skyward Sword, where you play with the
100%
face
would buy it.
buttons,
But it
would
100%.
would
you?
have been
Ah, okay. That
impossible
that's my
because there
question
are
to you guys.
stuff in the
That's my
game
question.
mechanics wise that
Sure, but
they
if they had
had
remade
to
it
change the game from
specifically,
the ground up. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, sure. But if they had
Hmm.
made that, would you buy it
Yeah.
then, Polo?
I don't know if it was an immediate buy. I would be interested, but because
Okay.
that game uh, misses out its its
Like
biggest
story-wise
potential
as
by
well?
so much
Mm.
that for me it's really not a
Mm,
necessary entry to have in my
okay.
library,
I mean,
Even if
personally
it played
speaking.
normally.
I've seen playthroughs uh, and stuff like I've
Yeah, but
seen
this way
complete
would be
playthroughs of
different.
it.
That's my point.
Playing
Like,
is
wouldn't it
always
be worth it
different.
to
You're
try it
absolutely
out
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if you just
yeah.
for the sake of it being
I mean,
different?
for me, it would be
Maybe
a
one
hundred
For the
day,
percent
but
a
experiment?
buy
at the
because I
moment,
didn't play it at all,
yeah,
and
Hmm.
I
yeah,
wanted to play it, but I
yeah.
couldn't get through the mechanics. I really couldn't.
Okay.
I reached the first boss, and I was like, no, I'm done. Like, fuck this.
And that is such a strange feeling to have for a Zelda game.
It really is. Like,
Right.
I mean, okay, we're not talking about the Wand of Gamelon for the Philips CD and shit,
Oh,
which is,
yeah, that's a
you
whole
know,
other ballpark.
that's an
Yeah.
extreme. That's using the word Zelda as a game as an overstatement. That shit's not a Zelda
Hmm.
game. That's just bullshit.
Sure.
But apart from that, like Zelda games just generally always deliver.
Yeah.
Generally, you know, even the portable ones, the main console ones, they always deliver.
Hmm.
Um, and Skyward Sword, I still believe it can deliver. Like I have seen gameplay as well, and it looks interesting. Like I could get
Sure.
behind it 100%. But I don't understand
You
how
still
people
use
can play
motion
it.
controls.
Yeah, I don't understand it. It's so
Okay.
that was always
Are
my
you
issue
sure you
with
can't
Wii games.
switch it off
I'm sure, bro.
You can't you can't
to the
switch
new
off the
one?
motion controls. It's just like the
Yeah,
motion
but then it
controls gets
sucks.
replaced by the
By the
joystick
sticks. Yeah,
motion,
yeah,
and you
yeah, I
have to
understand. It
reproduce
just sucks.
the mechanics by yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So basically, you have to be on target lock, so you're not using your camera control, and you use your camera joystick to move your sword. In a similar fashion that Metal Gear Rising did as well. Like Metal Gear Rising had this mechanic where you could actually move around the sword direction and movement.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's how the EA box games used to play. Actually,
okay.
you use the right stick to like um use the right stick for the punches. You know, for the
Mm,
motion,
mm,
for hooks and uppercuts and everything like that, and
mm,
jabs.
mm.
Sure. I mean, UFC works like that as well, bro. To some degree.
Yeah, the more recent ones. Yeah.
But yeah, Nintendo-wise, I hope to see finally Metroid Prime 4. Like it's been way too long.
Yeah, I
They
want to
don't
talk to you
announce
about
it.
that. I think
Like
it's the
what the hell
most
is going on?
underused franchise in Nintendo, like and
In the
underrated by
later
Mm,
years,
themselves.
Banjo
because
and Kazooie
before
is the
they
most underused.
yeah, but Banjo and Kazooie
No,
is from Microsoft now. Didn't Microsoft buy
Yeah,
Rare,
Rare.
Rare
yeah, it
Studios?
did, it
Yeah.
did, yeah.
So
And then they fucked it up with Banjo and Kazooie bolts
it's
and
up to
nuts
them
for
now.
the
Yeah.
360.
Nuts and bolts.
Nuts and bolts, that's it, yeah. My god, disaster, such a disaster of a game.
But I think there's gonna be another Smash character reveal probably in the Nintendo presentation because there's
Sometimes I hate
still
Nintendo.
two to go.
Why is the Smash character reveal such a big deal?
Because it's a game that
Every
it
year.
just is played
It's the biggest.
abusively, bro.
It's the biggest PvP game on the Nintendo console, basically, and it's basically Smash is Infinity War for Nintendo. If that explains like in a short sentence for you,
Okay. But
because
they make it such a huge deal
it
about the new
is like
character.
it's so nice. It's such a nice event to be hyped about. Like speculate which character is gonna be and how is that character gonna be incorporated in the game mechanic formula of Smash,
So
and
in
how it's
20
gonna
years,
change
there's
the
going to be 20
meta
more
game.
characters.
Because yeah, possibly. Yeah.
I'm
But right
boycotting
now,
that game until Waluigi comes on.
don't be like that.
I'm boycotting that shit until Waluigi is in that roster.
What a salty
I
Pete.
think you'll be 6 feet under
Bro,
and still
they
boycotting
they
it.
fucking give me more Xenoblade Chronicles characters and more Fire Emblem characters. I'm like, give me Waluigi.
Dude, there's
The
two
world.
Xenoblade Chronicles characters, one for each entry on the main Nintendo
And still,
stuff.
no Waluigi.
There's Fire Emblem characters because Fire Emblem is the flagship of our tactical RPGs on Nintendo since 1980 something, 1987, 1989.
Sure.
There's like 17 or 18 Fire Emblem games on the main series, not spin-offs. So like,
Yeah, I get what you mean, bro. I still feel like there's character for me. Independently of that, there's if you say that, look at all the Mario games there are. I feel like there's less Mario universe characters than
there's
Fire Emblem
Mario,
ones.
there's Luigi, there's Dr. Mario, there's Peach, there's Daisy, there's Yoshi, there's Bowser. Like there's Wario. It's not lacking on Mario's characters either. Like there's plenty more than.
Waluigi.
But I guess if they have Wario, uh, it doesn't cost them to just do a Waluigi.
Exactly.
Dude,
Everyone loves
I
Waluigi,
think
man.
I think we all know that
But
on
at
his
this point,
deathbed, the
Wal
director of Nintendo is gonna say,
Waluigi's, yeah.
"Never release Waluigi," and then he'll die,
I think they're
and you'll never
saving
get
Waluigi
Waluigi.
for a rainy day because for very long, Smash fans wanted Ridley in the game, and it
Interesting.
never happened. And Sakurai was always saying it's impossible to put Ridley in Super Smash because Ridley is I don't many foot tall, like it's too big. And people were like, no, but you put Bowser, and Bowser is really big. You could definitely put Ridley, blah 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 blah. And then with
Wait, who's
the
Ridley?
Smash
Ridley's from
release,
Prime Metroid. Sorry.
Oh, okay,
they
sorry.
Ridley. Ridley is Samus
Seamus,
rival.
okay.
It's like this.
Okay, yeah.
It's
I
this
had
pirate that looks like
forgotten.
a pterodactyl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's like the nemesis of Samus Aran, the protagonist of Metroid.
Yeah.
Um, and then it got finally
Oh,
revealed before the release of Super Smash Ultimate, and it was super hype when they announced Ridley. I still remember that in 2017. Or was it 2018? All right, I think it was 2018,
Who
summer
knows, bro?
2018 when
After
they
2 years of
announced Ridley.
confinement, I don't fucking know what year it is anymore. Jesus.
For me, it all
Mashes together.
mashes together because I
Yeah.
was in sort of confinement for a very long time before the confinement.
Fair.
Budias?
But yeah.
All right, I did it.
Oh,
And you
sorry,
stole
look.
it.
Sorry.
Yeah. Like, I leave it alone, you know, 'cause it's
Sorry.
not mine. And that guy just goes and takes it. I'm
Sorry.
like, okay, never mind.
Sorry, it was
I
instinctual.
place it.
It was instinctual. My bad.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, the
Oh
ball
At
no.
least I
in.
know
It's a
you'll
team
always
goal,
have my
right?
back.
I am an
In my
asshole.
front, in my right, in my left, in my top, in my bottom.
Yeah.
You got everything.
You got everything. Do you want a lung too, bro? Jesus. Fuck's sake. My God. Come on, come on.
Yeah. There. What did we say? We say Metroid. Speaking of Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem community is speculating there might be a Fire Emblem announcement in the Nintendo presentation, and it's probably gonna be some sort of remake, not a new game. And the Xenoblade Chronicles community is also speculating there's going to be a Xenoblade announcement because the last Xenoblade game that got released, was it last year or the year before that?
It was the
Last
year
year.
before, I think.
Was it
I'm not
2019
sure.
or 2020?
I think 2019, but I'm not sure, bro.
That was definitive edition of the first game, the game that came out for the Wii. So there's speculation that maybe there is something in the
The
works
game that came out for
already.
the Wii was Radiant Dawn, yeah.
Fire Emblem, yeah.
Yeah.
Xenoblade Chronicles, the first Xenoblade Chronicles was for the Wii, and then you had
Yeah.
Chronicles X for the Wii U.
That's the one I had, I think.
Fire Emblem, it was this weird collaboration between Persona and Fire Emblem. It was Fire Emblem with the J-pop. What was it called again? Echo? No. You had that game on the Wii
Oh,
U, I
Tokyo
think.
Mirage Sessions.
Yes, Tokyo Mirage
I
Sessions.
love that game. That game is awesome.
That's interesting.
It's a
You
really
loved
good
that game, but you're not a Fire Emblem or Persona guy. But
That
you
is a
loved that
turn-based.
collaboration.
Lawrence, that's a turn-based RPG. It's not a
Yeah, like
tactical
Persona.
RPG.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Oh,
that,
I thought you
that
said
game was
Fire Emblem.
special.
So.
No, because that game was a collaboration between the Fire Emblem and Persona studios.
Yeah. But you gotta understand, Tokyo Mirage Sessions draws a lot on music and performance, and it speaks to
And
me on a
that's
musician
the
point.
yeah, that I can understand, sure.
That's really why it speaks out
But
to
it
me.
is. Huh, maybe Persona would be something for you then.
I've
Maybe.
always considered playing Persona, but I don't have a PS4 anyway, bro. So, I mean, it's not like I can just go and get Persona 5.
Sure. And I think that's all for Nintendo. Like, I don't know if Breath of the Wild is gonna make an appearance. I hope so. Other games that are coming out this year, like No More Heroes 3 and Shin Megami Tensei.
How is that franchise still thriving? I feel like it always flies
is
so under the radar, but it's
kind
like
of
a
a mind
cult
boggler.
following.
It's so weird that it's something that Nintendo would allow to exist in their main roster. Yeah.
Because I know it's got quite a big cult following. It does, but
It
it
does.
surprises me.
Yeah.
But fair enough. I mean, I'll give the public what they want, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And besides that, I'm kind of curious for Square Enix to see if there's any news about Final Fantasy 16.
Probably the second part of Final Fantasy VII. You know,
Yeah,
the
I would be more
Final Fantasy
interested.
VII remake. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah,
they're gonna announce
sure.
the second half probably,
I
right?
wish, you know, I wish they
That
would
makes actually
announce.
sense,
I wish
but
they
yeah.
would announce the Final Fantasy VII remake for PC. That's what I wish they would do.
It's coming.
Is it? I don't
I
know.
think so.
Bro.
It's
Yeah,
a
because
possibility.
there's
It's actually a
there was an
possibility.
exclusivity deal with Sony that
Yeah,
was
but
not forever for Final Fantasy VII. It only makes sense that it comes to Microsoft soon, either on PC or on Xbox.
Because,
Probably
like,
PC.
Probably at the end of the year.
because there are a few PS4 exclusives that started jumping towards PC, like Horizon, for example. But
Death Stranding. And,
Death Stranding. But
Yeah,
like,
because they were timed exclusives.
sure. But I still would like to see Final Fantasy, and at some point I want to see God of War come out on PC. That's what I want.
Oof. I don't know
That
if
would
that's gonna
be. I think
happen.
that's a stretch.
Yeah.
I don't know why
God
it's a
of War, I
stretch,
don't
man.
think. Santa Monica, I think, is exclusively for PlayStation's stuff.
I just realized that my game doesn't have any sound on. So we've probably been gaming the whole time without any sound on the game from my side.
Really?
Yeah, so Afonso, we're probably
Well,
gonna use your thing to
I don't know. What do you mean no sound on you? Like,
because my game
not
has
even
no
us
sound
talking?
on. No, no, us, yes. I'm saying the game.
Oh, okay, but then that's fine, man.
Eh,
You just put music in the background or something. Because I don't know if our voices are gonna be crackly on mine. We'd have to check.
I don't know
I'm
if
not checking right now.
they're gonna be crackly on
Someone's
mine
in the
either.
chat. You know,
Sure.
sorry, I'm not looking, but hi.
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 Well, hello. Salam alaikum.
Stop it, Ron.
Raw.
Stop it.
Duh. Duh. It's not Leviosa. It's Leviosa. Jesus. That is so old school. Bum. So, we've been streaming for about an hour. One more game and cut the stream.
Sure.
yeah, I'm gonna have to leave
I think we've
soon.
talked and discussed all things E3 for now.
Mm. I mean, not in
Oh,
depth, but
there's
you know.
always more that can be said. But yes,
Lots of bullshit too.
Camp, Capcom
Wait,
and Namco.
Capcom is probably going to announce the 4 remake
I
with
don't know.
the same way they did 2 and 3.
I don't know if that's gonna
I don't
happen.
feel like 4 would get a remake.
No, not
I,
yet.
It
They're
wouldn't need
gonna
one. I mean, out
they're
of all
gonna
of them, it's
save
the
it.
one that needs
They're gonna
the
save that
least.
for a while.
I mean, they just
It's a
also
possibility that
released
happens, but
Village. I mean,
yeah, there you go. I think they're gonna focus on Village for a while. Other Capcom
They'll
entries,
announce DLC for Village, maybe.
DLC for Village, DLC for Monster Hunter Rise.
yeah.
Um, Probably
Multiplayer for
Devil
Village,
May
maybe.
Cry. I don't know if they still thinking of doing
It's
anything with
true.
that
It's been a
series.
while. It's
What do you mean? It
don't know
was
if they've been.
2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Devil May Cry
Yeah,
5.
but they haven't announced anything.
Good.
Like it's been long
I'm
enough
glad.
for them to say there's one coming next year, because you can
How
make
come
that
you
game
don't
in
like that
5 years.
series? Like you're a big fan of,
I
or you
used to
used to be
be a big fan
beat
of
'em
beat 'em
all like
alls.
Bayonetta and stuff like that.
But I used to be, but nowadays beat 'em alls are just I don't know. They're
Have you played
a bit overwhelming for me.
Devil May Cry 5? It's
I did.
supposed to be very good.
I played it.
I haven't played it yet, but
I
It's
played it
on my
and
list.
I was not a big fan. But again,
no.
it also
Okay.
goes down to aesthetics. Like for example, Bayonetta I like because I like the aesthetics and the etchy side of it, if you want to call it
Right.
that.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
like for example, Asura's Wrath, I love the aesthetics of it. It's great.
Right.
It's not a
Gotta play
particularly
this
good
as well.
game,
Mm.
but the aesthetics supported more for me than other things. Devil May
Mm.
Cry, it was never really a franchise I was interested in to begin with.
Mm.
So, yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the. I think I played like 2 and 3, and then I played 5 when it came out, and but I was pretty underwhelmed. I was like, yeah. At the same time, I feel like a lot of these beat 'em all games. Part of the reason I don't enjoy them as much is because I hate feeling like I'm being graded at every section of a game. Like because then,
Graded.
yeah, like you know,
Graded. Yeah. Sure.
yeah,
Sure. Yeah.
because I
That's
hate.
part of the replayability value.
I know,
Or it's supposed to be, but yeah.
but I hate going through a part and
That is
getting
a
like
very.
a B or a C. I'm like, dude, come on, bro. Don't make me feel
Mhm.
bad about this shit.
Mhm.
You know? That for me, that's a bit like, don't really like. I think that's why I
Mhm.
stopped playing beat 'em alls altogether.
That is a preference thing, because some gamers like that. Like I agree with you. I'm the same way as you. Like But I think the idea is that it's supposed to entice you in replaying the levels
Oh yeah,
on a
sure.
new game plus the best way possible type of thing.
No, and I completely understand that. Like, I don't deny that it's a good system, absolutely. But it's like, you know how we talk about games where you're timed, like you need a certain time
Sure.
spent to finish a level or do a certain thing or
Mm-hmm.
even the whole game. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
personally, going
Guys,
like fighting against the clock is not really my idea of good time in
a
video games.
time, yeah.
Unless it's incorporated into the larger game
Sure,
mechanic thing, like I don't know,
Majora's
Majora's
Mask.
Mask.
Yeah.
It's the obvious example, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Like Pikmin is the same, the first Pikmin, and I love
okay.
that game.
Oh yeah, you did say that the other day. Yeah.
Basically, you start the game, you have 30 days to collect the parts of your ship and go away. So if you don't collect them in 30 days, you lose the game. But it doesn't feel like every day you have a timer as well from morning to night, but you still feel like you accomplished so much that sometimes you have time left. So it doesn't feel encumbrant. It's like, yeah, okay. It's
Okay.
you do have pressure, but it's casual. You don't feel like it's like you have to be seated and be like shit. Oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Fuck. That's that's the big no for me, man. I don't like that shit. Oh no!
Fuck.
I tried.
Me
So
too.
hard. Oh my god. Uh,
That was a good shot though. You got backflip there.
sorry guys, I'm answering at Dexter's.
No, dude. We need you now, man. It's the
I'm
last
done.
minute of
I'm
time.
done. Take it
Ah,
easy.
come on, man.
Molly. Jamal. Ah,
Come on, we can't go out on the loss.
I mean, we
Jinxed
can.
it. We shouldn't. Unacceptable. Ah, yes. Yes. There's my opening. Shit, I fucked up. No. So sorry, you guys.
Typical.
Oh, that hurt.
Then again, you were
Straight to
MVP of
my
the
Custody
first
aorta.
now.
matches.
Yeah. But then I got lazy.
Overtime.
Okay, staying back.
I love it if once you're like, I'm staying back, and I just see the ball pass right next to you.
I was waiting for the right moment. It's all about timing, dude.
Uh huh.
It is all about timing. Ah,
Yeah.
fuck.
No,
Oh
guys! No, you
no.
guys!
No,
Fuck.
no,
They're all there.
no.
They're all
Yeah.
there.
No, they put it in.
All
Fuck.
of
God
it.
damn it.
No, I jinxed it. Shit. I'm sorry, you
Okay.
guys. Oh well,
Okay.
it was good while it lasted.
Alright. Everybody
GG.
watching, thank you so much. Follow Jack, follow the Jack, the underscore Jack Reinhardt on Twitch. Follow Papu91. Follow Dig on Keldrum. Check out Jack and Papu Talk Shit and Play Games on YouTube. And thank you for joining us today for this casual stream. My boys, say goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Alright, see ya!
Now hear me out. I like